My name's Doug. I'm the owner of Hard Copies in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and today we're going to jump in our Wayback Machines and talk about one of my favorite bands and one of my favorite albums by them, the Cult Electric. I have a long history with this band. I've been into them since, 1986 probably. I was a fan of their first two albums. Their first album was very post-punk. Their second album is this beautiful psychedelic rock record. And then this thing came out. It's a huge departure from their first two albums, and it's very hard rock, think AC/DC. And it's like they got in the studio and someone told them, hey, there's no restraints on you guys, just play. And they just blasted out this hard rock album. I don't know if I took to it initially because it was kind of a departure from their first two albums, but after a couple listens to it, you start to get into it, you start to appreciate what they're doing. I think the big hit off of it was probably Love Removal Machine. It was a video that was all over MTV and you're getting beaten over the head with it. Like I said, it's quite a departure from their first two albums to this. If you want something different, you want to try something different, and you're a kid of the 80s and you never heard this album, you should listen to it. It's just a really good record. Really good, solid record. And I think a lot of times 80s music gets panned because it was very pop-oriented, but then there was this thing, and it is not pop-oriented one bit. People always ask me, what's your favorite album by The Cult, or what's the best album by The Cult? And everybody will tell you something different. My favorite album by The Cult is Love. The best album by The Cult, Sonic Temple. Probably the most accessible one that everybody will be like, oh, this is a rockin' record, is Electric. I think if you are a fan of, say, AC/DC, you'll love this record if you've never heard it. If you listen to it, it is so balls to the wall, like an AC/DC record is. You're just like, oh my God.